Now then, everybody, welcome to my Wednesday night live. And I just want to welcome everyone who's on the Rendervate Hub page to the page on Facebook. It's a group, actually, not a page. It's a new the Rendervate Hub on Facebook. Yeah, so I'm buzzing with that. I've set that up, and basically I'm going to introduce myself to you guys and to anyone else who's on the group, or anyone's got any any questions or anything about it, they can ask me and I can get cracking. I've had a really hectic week this week, guys. It's been mental. My truck's been letting me down again, so that's been a bit of a pain. But well, yeah, it has. It's been a big pain, to be honest with you. And found out what it is anyway. We've figured out what it is now and what we need to fix and what we need to change on it. And I'm getting a mechanic out on Saturday. It's the only time he could do it was Saturday. He's coming out to basically sort out the EGR valve on it. He's going to do a delete and he's going to do a quick remap on it, and she should run smooth. We've already done a test, and yeah, she's gonna run smooth. Nice shirt, nice t-shirt. What the old bow, mate? Yeah, man. Yes, all good, guys. I'm great, Danny. Cheers, mate. I'm good. Everything's good. Smooth skimmer. Thanks for watching, bro. Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. So I've actually subscribed to a proper software now where it's I can stream onto YouTube and onto my Facebook group and pages and all that stuff. So I'm going to be getting it a lot better. Currently trying to build a studio as well. So yeah, I'll be getting it sorted, and I'll have a proper studio soon. So yeah, man, nice one, Glenn. Hope you're well. Paul Harris, you know what? You need to send them out to me, mate. I've got a big job next month that I'm doing in May. It's going to be Baumit. It's going to be a full house that I'm doing in Baumit, really thin coat system over a painted house. So that's going to be a good one. But yeah, man, I'm just a bit flustered today, man. I've been in a rush getting everything together. I'll last bring in the brews. Cheers, love. You put sugar in it, though, yeah? No? Flagging here. I need all the calories I can get. Must have my dinner, mind, but yeah. Yeah, motors, mate. Bane of my life. So yeah, I've had a mad week, man. I've had to finish a plastering job off. I started a Corksall job, which obviously I couldn't get my compressor to. And I've actually got a back of a house that I need to top coat and finish. So it's just been mad, man. It's just been mad. But you can only do what you can do. Do you know what I mean? You can only do what you can do. So no point beating yourself up over it. I say this now, but I've been chinning myself all week over it. It's been misses and other people who said to me, Joel, take it easy. You do everything you can. So it is what it is. Is what it is. But anyway, man, listen, if you're on the Rendervate Hub page, right, I'm going to, and you're watching on there. If you're on TikTok, because I stream on TikTok as well on my phone here. If you're on TikTok, you need to go over to Facebook and you need to add the page. Tell you the truth, it's only for people who are in the trade. I only want people who are plasterers and renderers on there because I want to give away, I want to talk to people about real issues in the industry and help people with real problems. And, I want to, provide information and quality information for you, which is for tradespeople that you can use out in the real world of working. Like I say, I do the Rendervate because the Rendervate Hub, because that I want everyone to be like, have the opportunity to learn something. A lot of stuff ain't talked about in the trades, especially our trade. A lot of it ain't talked about. The work's not. It's all good. Everyone can render. Everyone can plaster. Yeah, we can do that. But running a business, managing your business, dealing dealing with customers, dealing with people who work for you, dealing with suppliers, dealing with, do I get a machine? Do I not get a machine? Do I do this? What product shall I use for that? There's loads of questions that go unanswered. And the main thing for me with Renovate Hub is to get this together and, have a hub where we can all come and we can all learn, support each other. And, hopefully some people will get some value from it. You know what I mean? So that's what the Renovate Hub is for. I've got a good relationship with EcoRend and Baumit, especially. I've got a good relationship with Rendit, Direct Building Products, and the Predator Machines. So, these are people who I've talked to them, the people who own these companies, I've talked to them and told them where I'm looking to go with it. And they've seen the stuff I put out, and I'm not bothered to say a lot of things or talk about it and share information. And it's good for them. Do you know what I mean? So they're happy. They want to educate you. They want to educate you on the machines and on the materials and on the products and how it works. They want to educate you on it. They just never had a real avenue of doing it. Everyone posts the stuff, but let's just put it all in one place. And I'll be honest with you, I get asked so many times, right? Like, you won't believe how many messages I get, and I don't roll my eyes because I'm like, oh, stop talking to me. It's not that. It's like, the fact is, I get asked like at least 2 or 3 times a day questions about rendering or about, to do with plastering. I get it 2 or 3 times and a day easily, and it takes up a lot of my time. And it's not a case of answering everyone individually. I'd be here for the rest of my life doing that. So I'd rather do this page and my YouTube stuff, and the companies are going to chip in and do their part to provide you with the information as well. So that's why I do it. That's why we've got the Renovate Hub. So I'm glad to have you all here. And yeah, so that's it really. It's Wednesday night. Happy to everyone who's come on and watching. And boy, that's hot, that, mate. She just pulled that one out of a volcano or something. My tongue. So yeah, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna answer some questions and that, and see what you guys are saying. So we've got one from. I'm gonna start from the beginning of what I've got. So, who are you? Where are you? Good evening, matey. Good evening to you, Michael Bryant, my pal. My question for you is from Glenn. Right, he's asked me. My question is, that fin coat machine you recently posted, what's it like spraying the base coat? It looked pretty fast. So that was my Optimix 10 that I was spraying with. My Optimix Prime is what her name is. So yeah, I was spraying X32. That's what I mainly spray through it. And yeah, man, she rips it a new one. She is quick. It has got different speed settings on the Optimix. The nozzle and the gun is great. I like the tip on it, mate. Usually I'm used to having the big rubber ones on the delivery hoses on the bigger machines, but with this, it's a smaller metal nozzle. It's 8mm, and literally it fires it on so neat. And it is quick. It is quick. And believe it or not, yeah, I don't put it on the maximum speed as well. So my speed that you see me spraying at isn't maximum. It can go faster. But for me, when I'm doing small detailed areas, it will perfect for that. So that's what I put it on. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I work with it on, really, mate. And it's beauty. Yeah. Do you like the look of it? Do you like the way it sprays? Yeah, good machine, mate. Really good machine. Wayne Cox, it's his birthday. Hey up. He's going to miss tonight. His lives as it's his birthday. Hope we're all good. Cheers, mate. We're good. Hope you enjoy your birthday, man. Go let your hair down and have a good one. Take your time, man. Go have a nice beer, some curry, and just chill out, man. Go and enjoy it, man. Go and enjoy it. I'm going to ask you how old you are, but if you clock back on, tell us how old you are. I'd like to know. Wayne Cox. He's a good lad, him, mate. He's just got one of Optimixes, and he's been boxing off a fin coat job. He's looking really good. So yeah, good man. It's nice to see. What else have we got here? So some of you guys on the StreamYard, right? There's a way that you can get your names up, but not all of you are coming up your names. So I know the questions are there, but not all of the names coming up. Everyone on YouTube, you come up. So Ian Davis, we'll check that hub out. Sounds good. Yeah, mate. Like I say, it's a new group that I've formed on Facebook. Go on it, check it out, mate. And basically on there, what I'm doing is giving away. It's a hub for rendering. It's a hub where I'll be sharing information on the products and the machines and the systems and all that stuff on there that I use. Because that's all I can do, really. I can't tell you something if I aren't doing it or if I haven't done it. Do you know what I mean? And the companies, like I say, that are on there that I talk to that are they're supporting it. Do you know what I mean? Like, they want to be part of that. They want to give you guys information, and yeah, it's good. That's why it's there. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good. David Fretchlin, how are you keeping? I'm good, mate. I'm good. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. I've had some issues, but you know what it is. I've got a thing, me. Like, I don't really like to complain, right? But like, I do complain. But then it's like, who even listens and cares? Because if someone else is complaining, I can't listen and go, oh yeah, but it's not life-threatening shit, mate. So there's not really to worry about. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Take it easy, kind of them things, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, well, listen, the TikTok's kind of dead tonight. No one's coming on. I need you to tap that up, man, and get some people on here. Give it a little share, get some people on the TikTok. I've got a question, actually, though. Jason sent me a rose. Jason, what's all that about? I've got a missus, mate. Can't be sending me roses and stuff. Any advice on advertising the best ways, the best avenues? It's the only real thing I struggle with. I love it. Right, mate. Any advice on advertising? The best ways, the best avenues. It's the only real thing I struggle with. Mate, I could talk about advertising all day. I could quite all day. I think I'll give you a little gem, mate. I'll give you a little gem right now, and take it or leave it. It's up to you. But if you're in your local area, so I'm in Leeds, I've got a specific area that I want to work in. I'm in all their groups on Facebook. So don't get me wrong, I hear about the local lost cat, and the dustbin men and took all the bins this time, and they keep leaving them everywhere. Did you hear that loud bang last night? Yeah, I read all them posts. Don't worry about it. I read them all. But then you always get the one that pops up and goes, I really need a renderer, or I really need a plasterer. And then that's the one where it's not just at first you will be putting yourself up there, but after a bit, the other members who've used you and worked with you, they'll be recommending you, and they can directly put you on. So if you're not in the groups, go in the groups. That is a great piece of advertising for you. It's free of charge. All you have to do is put a little bit of notifications on. It's a little bit of a, like I say, you get to hear about, the loud bang last night, and did you wear this, and do you know someone's been checking car doors? I'll see all them posts in all the areas that I want to work in. But yeah, get on it, man. And also what I'm doing right now, but do it for your customers. So do live videos on your actual business page. Do that. Do live videos on your business page. People want to see what you're doing. They want to see the work you're doing. So that's what it is. Yeah, I get that. I am on them. I am not on them, to be honest, and I haven't used Facebook as much as I should. Facebook's the one. It's free of charge. People who have of our era, I don't know how old you are, but 36, 37. I am 37 on Saturday. If anyone wants to get me a present, you can get me a present. Feel free to. But anyone of any age, if you think about it, grew up on Facebook. That's where they are. That's where they're hanging out. Everyone's got Facebook. You know what I mean? Even my mum had Facebook. Man, everyone had Facebook. Old people have got it, and everyone checks it out. Believe it or not, I get a lot of work through Facebook. You're 32, still a nipper, but Facebook's the one. Snapchat, mate, don't do note for this. So get your send off Snapchat. That's a load of rubbish. Get your send on there. You'll be all right. But yeah, what's this here? Use window profile ideals for Windows. No need to silicone then. Yeah, good point. The window profile beads are absolutely class. They are good. I know James at Rendit sells them as well. So if you want them, go on the Rendit website and get them. He's always got loads of stuff like that in. But yeah, they are good beads. They are kind of game changers. Them, to be fair, they are class. I do like a window bead. The walls behind you look smooth as, mate. This. Did you have my missus then? So yeah, she sanded them all down. Not my plaster. She didn't sand my plastering down. That sounded bad, that, didn't it? Yeah, nah, she didn't sand them down. My plastering. What she's done is this is gonna be the baby's room, right? So we've been taking down shelves and took down. We had a TV on wall in here and everything like that. This room is basically my desk in the middle of it. It feels quite good with desk in the middle of it. I won't lie, it feels quite good. But yeah, it's literally she's sanding them all down. And the dad come yesterday from France and painted it, so I was buzzing that I don't have to paint it. But I have to give it another coat, I think. But yeah, man, they are all right. My missus will did that. It won't me, mate. We've all got skills in this family. She's good at sanding, amongst other things, I must say. Yeah, well, that's it, man. This is going to be Young'un's room. So, what do you think to my cup? Top spread. What do you think to that, eh? Only for top spread. But yeah, man, everything's been all good. The cat's out the bag now. I've been plastering, right? So, Brad, been plastering a year, really enjoy it. Still got loads to learn, though. How long you been doing it? Brad, good question. And you know what? I'm glad that you've been enjoying it, mate. I'm so glad that you've been enjoying it. And I'm glad that, cheers, Mark Neeson, for sharing that, mate. I'm glad that you've been enjoying it. And I'm glad that you understand that you've still got lots to learn. Because I'll tell you now, mate, I've been at this now. It'll be 18 years on Sat. Well, it'll be roughly around 17, 18 years. That's where I'm at. But I always learn, mate. I keep learning. So it's good that you actually said that you, you're still learning and, you've got a lot to learn and you've got a long way to go, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. How old are you? Let us know how old you are. You look young on your picture. But yeah, man, it's good. We need more people in it who are enthusiastic, who want to learn to do different things. They don't just want to learn to skim to earn a few quid on meter. You want to actually learn proper skills, man, because this job is it's one of them. You need to be committed, man. If you want to go to the top and you want to get a good name for yourself and you want to earn the good money and you want to have a nice reputation, learning's the way. I'm still learning now. Like I say, I go to training courses. I do Balmic training courses. Rendit hold days down there, doing the screen, doing like little bits where they get Weber in to do floor screening days. I think honestly, guys, yeah, I think you should take advantage of it. Like if people like Rendit, Direct Building are going to do events where you can go along for free. And you'll have someone there, like, say, even if it's K-Rend or Weber, whatever, they could be doing a floor demo day or a new product day or whatever. It's like, it's free of charge. I know we're all working and it's hard, but I think even if you just get to 1 or 2 a year, it's going to make a difference to opening your eyes up to different avenues. Do you know what I mean? I really think it's something that you should look into, because I go to them. If I can go to any of them, I'll go to them, because even me, like I say, I'll learn. I'm there. I did a floor when I went to Rendit to a Weber floor one about 4 or 5 months ago to a Weber floor one, mate. And I was asking loads of questions. Everyone was looking at me like I was weird, like, who's this guy asking all questions? But Dave Annitz and that were there as well. And literally, we just were like, I was just asking questions because I wanted to know. I wanted to know, like, hey, mate, can you do a shout out? I just wanted to know, like, how it works, why why do you put that in it? How long does it take to go off? How does it finish? I wanted to know. So it's like you can learn so much. You know, I've been in it a long time, and even me when I'm going to stuff like that, I'm learning a lot. You know, I'm on that kind of stuff. Who said, "Wait, are you an electrician?" I'm not an electrician, mate. Don't swear at me. 20 mate, been laying for 6 months, starting to get a bit better at finishing most of the inside skimming work. Good man, Brad. So that's it. Steady on, take it slow and steady, mate. It's mainly you want to work on your finish. Let me tell you that, because speeds comes with practice. Speed comes with learning new techniques and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about lashing it on and being messy. You want to be clean and tidy, and you want to be a very neat finisher. They're the main things that you want. Yeah. So think about that. CF Paint Services UK. Hi, mate. Can you do a shout out? This is a YouTube. Are you subscribed to my channel, CF Paint Services? Tell me if you subscribe to the channel. And whoever you're shouting out, if they're subscribed to the channel, I'll give them a shout out. If they're not, I ain't shouting no one out, mate. So you better be subscribed and you'll get it. But yeah. I really look forward to testing the powers of this software that I've done, because I haven't done I've gone for the premium one, the next level up, right? So it needs to, I need to work out what it is and what I can do, but it's like 20 quid a month, yeah? So it's telling me I can do like interviews on it, backdrops and all that kind of jazz, and music, swings and wells and whistles and all that. So I'm going to look into that. And hopefully next week it'll be even better. And I know I can stream to different platforms now with no restrictions. So that's good. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, no problem, Brad. Listen, man, just keep checking back. Do these every Wednesday. Keep checking back, because I want to. I'll actually go on to Renovate Hub as well and add yourself on there if you can, mate. I remember that. Brad Follett. Get your sin added on, because I'll tell you the truth, man. I want to know about your progress. I want to see how you're getting on. And if there's anything I can do to help you, mate, just drop me a message or drop me a comment on whatever it is, and I'll point you in the right direction if I can, mate. But yeah, I'm up for that. Go on, NCF Painting, mate. If you're subscribed, you'll get a shout out. Just don't ask me to. Just don't try tricking me like with some dumb word or something, like some weird name, like, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, these cups, you can get these from Teaser the Trade as well if you want one of these. Thomas Cocking on TikTok. That's a name, that, isn't it, pal? Thomas Cocking. I'm not taking piss, mate. I'm just saying that that's a funny name, man. Go on, my lad. Right. When you spray silicone, do you still float it or just spray? I just spray me, mate. The only time I'll float my silicone when I've sprayed it is if it goes on a bit heavy. That's it. If it goes on a bit heavy, I'll rub it down. That's it. But the spray finish is good enough finish. It looks lovely. Yes, Sam. How you doing, my man? Top fella. Top render is Sam. Talk to him all the time on Instagram. He's a great guy. Just got him. I hope you're giving that eco render a go, aren't you? I'm sure you're giving eco render a go. If you're not, give it a go. He'll run through your machine beautiful, I'm sure. But good, man. Good to see you watching as well. I'm buzzing for that, man. Good to see you. David Frecklin, do you do taping and jointing? No, mate. I don't do taping and jointing. It's I can do it, but I don't do it. It's not really my bag. But I've done it in the past. But yeah. Nope. Do you do it? Do you do it? Comment on it and let me know if you do it and how are you getting on with it, because I don't think many people do it these days, do they? So it's weird as well in this back room, because I'm kind of sat right in between. I'm sat in middle of the room, right in this desk, because obviously painted up walls, and there's no blinds up, no curtains, and there's a big window, and people walk down my street all the time. So it's kind of like I'm on a TV show as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm talking to you guys and that, yeah. But then it's like I've got a little audience or something outside, and everyone's looking at me like, "What's that weirdo doing on there? Is an OnlyFans or some shit?" like with ring light up and all that. Like, looks seedy, doesn't it? To be fair, you can't see it, but I've actually sat in my boxers too. So, well, this is ropey, this, mate. Proper ropey, mate. So, Richard Tracy, you've just asked me if I use Balmic products. What do you think? Listen, mate, I might as well be sponsored by Balmic. I've got that many t-shirts and hats. Top quality gear, though. Great product. Love Balmic. I do. David, you're doing taping and filling in Cork Island. Down in Cork, eh? Yeah, it is a European thing, to be fair. I think a lot of them do tape and jointing, don't they, in Europe? Yeah, it's never really took off in England, has it? I know people do it, but it's not really big in England, man. Everyone likes to skim here, mainly skimming. Sam, yes, mate, loving the EcoRend, by far the best mono, in my opinion. The only mono I use is EcoRend MR1. That is the only mono I use. Used some before back in the day, but EcoRend is the only one I use. Believe me, I have really enjoyed spraying that. I've used it on a fair few jobs now, and it's beautiful. Richard Tracy, have you done the training down in Kent? Richard, I haven't done the training in Kent. I've done it in Doncaster because I'm from Leeds, and Doncaster's about half an hour, 40 minutes away from me, depending on how heavy my foot is that day. So it's good. It's good. They've got 2 centres, one down there and one in Doncaster. So if you're up north, you can go to that. I don't know where you're from. But if you are closer to the Midlands or the north, it might be worth you coming to the Doncaster one if you wanted to do it. But yeah, he's no, Chris didn't do my training. I did it with Paul Harris, the OG Paul Harris, big man. He's sounding, mate. He taught us again, like I say, I went to that and he taught me a load, and because he's done this, mate, he's forgot more than most of us know. And the reality is he was teaching me and telling me stuff like little tips and tricks, how to put beads in corners and stuff. Not beads in corners, mesh in corners, how to, prep stuff and do that. And he's a fountain of knowledge, isn't he? And he's really keen on sharing his information and knowledge too. So yeah, I've done it in Doncaster. Have you done the training, Richard? Sounds like you have. But yeah, they're good guys, man. I like it's yeah, I do like them. They're good training sessions. It's hard when you're reading comments and talking at the same time. You start getting your words mixed up and that. But yeah, it's all been good. It's all been going. Richard, you used to work for Balmic then, yeah? You used to work in a warehouse putting the orders. Good man. Good man. Happy days, man. Good on you. Harry Wilson, is there a qualification for rendering? Is there a qualification for rendering? There is, but it's not like you're going to need it to get a job. Do you know what I mean? There is a qualification for it. Like if you go to the training down at Balmic, you get an MVQ. So it's it's good to have them. I love qualification. Me, when I do the studio out back, which I'm doing, I want to have all my different qualifications up. Bit of a nerd for them, really, but it's nice to know that you've done something to a level where you're actually getting a certificate for it. But yeah, you don't really need qualities to get jobs, but it's nice to have. To be fair, some of this commercial work that's coming on now is what weirdo. Why would you have to come live with me? Never know you. Some of the sites now that are live around England, building sites, they actually require you to have an MVQ in EWI or in rendering. So it's worth doing it. It's worth going down to Balmic and getting trained up. I know that EcoRend are opening one up too. And yeah, it's good. It's good that they're setting a standard that you have to abide by instead of just letting anyone on to do it. Anyone just going on saying they can render and do this and that and then messing up houses and stuff, because there's been a lot of them go wrong. So yeah, I'd get on it if I were you. And also I'll give you a little tip on the Balmic one. if you book onto the Baumit course, depending on which one it is, they all vary from, I think, 75 quid to like 200 odd quid or something like that for a course, usually over a day or two. But the reality is that money that you pay for the course, yeah, do you know that that ain't just so that, you know, you've paid for us to train you. You get that back in credit on the materials when you buy them. So the only reason to make you pay for it is so that you don't waste the time and you confirm it. You know, it means you're going. If you put your money in your pocket, get your hand in your pocket, you're going to go, aren't you? So, but when you do go and you do the training and you pass it, they then give you basically what you paid for the course back in credit. So I think that's awesome. There's not many companies out there that'll do that. They'll charge you for training and that's that. Do you know what I mean? And if you want to buy out, buy it. So Baumit are doing that, and yeah, I recommend it to you. Anyone who's watching, if you want to get taught how to do it, it's good. I'm into all that. That's beautiful, that. So it's got no sugar in as well. That's all right, that. Has anyone got any questions that they've been struggling with? Because, tell you the truth, it's a bit quiet tonight. And to be fair, I'm a little bit tired today. Can't believe it's Wednesday already, though, to be fair. It's mental. But yeah, man, listen, I'm 37 on weekend. 37. I'm 37 years of age on Saturday. And my family are taking me out for a Thai meal because I love Thai. So we're off out for a Thai meal. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, guys, check this out. On Friday, this Friday is Good Friday. It's a bank holiday. So if you're working, you're working. But if you're not, a lot of people might have it off. You can come down to get you sent down to Direct Building Products in Bradford on Friday, because we're going to be doing some machines, getting some machines out. Any machine you want, really, you can get out, and we can show you how to set them up, show you how to spray. I'm going to be there for most of the day because I've got a meeting there anyway, but also I'm going to do a little bit of stuff downstairs with guys as well. And if you want to come along and get some tips and tricks, show you how to spray and do a bit of rolling with you, whatever, come down free of charge again. So you'll get to look at the machines, you'll get to have a look at some spraying, some ruling, some products, and see what the guys down there have got to offer you. So get your sin down. So Mark's asked me what I'm working on at the minute. Cheers, Mark. I've currently got a Corksall job that I'm doing. So that's my newest one, fully taped up. I just need to jet wash it. I've got a couple of bits that I want to repair, like some corner chips and stuff like that, that I'm going to repair before I actually put my cork on. But yeah, I've taped it up and that's it. So I've got that on. I've got a garage that I need to finish as part of a bigger job that I've more or less done. And then literally today I finished the plastering job. Hence why I've got plaster all over me. And I had a couple of close calls, a couple of bits nearly went in the eyes today, but the eyelashes saved me. To be fair, that one looks a bit red. But really made me think I had 2 close calls today. You know what? I need to get some glasses, some work glasses, because it ain't about going blind, mate. So yeah, I am going to get some. I used to think I was invincible, but I got a little bit of a stink today. But I'm all right. But yeah, that's what I've been on with, Mark. That's what I've been on with, man. Skimming. Try to get them fitness levels back up, man. Skimming. I don't know why, because I'm going to be doing it again. I'm not doing it again, mate. It's hard work. Skimming's hard work, man. I'm so happy that I don't do it all the time. I really want to do, just rendering all the time, me. Right, who's asked me here? Someone asked me something about airless plastering. Jay. Oh, my man, Jay. I've got Jay Crawford. I've got a post that I'm doing tomorrow and a video that I'm doing about something that you sent me that I'm absolutely buzzing about, and everyone knows what they are. The number bead, but he sent me a special one through, and I'm actually doing a little video on it tomorrow. So I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook and all that. So you'll get to see it. I'm proper impressed. proper impressed. And the missus was as well. She was like, wow. So yeah, it's good. Number bead, mate. That's all the way through when you were first thinking about it months ago, and you told me about it, and I was like, yeah, that's sick. But to actually see the guy bring it from, you know, his concept, making himself to actually producing them and then getting it through and looking at it, I'm like, man, proud of the guy. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like, I don't mean that in a thingy way. Like, it sounds fucking proud of him as an adult. No, what I mean is like that's what we need in this industry, man. Like, you know, people bringing new ideas and, you know, inventing new things and making it better. What he's done is make it better. He's made it look sick. You know what I mean? It's the right idea. So got to take your hat off to him. And honestly, man, I'm just glad that we've got people like that in the industry who want to, you know, improve stuff, make it better, make changes and that. So shut up, Cat. So yeah. I'm buzzing for him. And yeah, like I said, Jay, mate, I've got a video coming up for that, mate. Awesome. But you asked me a question about airless plaster. What's your thoughts? To tell you the truth, buddy, I would do airless plastering. I would do it. I would like to do airless plastering. Yeah, but I guess the avenues that I'm going down, I'm kind of, you know, I never think you're too old to learn new stuff. I never do. I think you could always learn. But I think for me, I feel like I'm scratching the surface on rendering still, even though I've done loads of it. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I can offer in this sector as far as, you know, training with people, you know, the machine aspect of it, giving guys the support that they need, and the right information that they need and the right techniques and that. There's loads of stuff that I can do in this. So it's like, last thing I'm really going to do now is go off and start learning how to do something new, you know, that I can't really commit to. Like, I'm really into the rendering and the machine stuff. I'm really into it. Like, I actually found a passion for it. Like, I'm interested in it. Do you know what I mean? I'm interested in how the machines work. I'm interested in how we can make them better. I'm interested in how, you know, it can help our industry and help people like me and help people like you who actually are using them. So that for me is a big thing. You know, I'm always trying to get the best out of the materials, and, you know, even when it comes to like the base coats and that and the top coats, pushing them to the boundaries. What can we do? You know, how can we make them better? How what's the best way to work with them and use them? This is all stuff that to anyone else will just be like, oh, you know, about getting on a wall, but to me, it means something a bit more, and I'm really concentrating on that. I'm excited, and the people I've been talking to and working with are the same. So that's something I'm pursuing. But I think with airless plastering, I think it's got its place in the market. I think if I wasn't going to do the videos and I wasn't going to do, you know, the work I've been doing away from being on site, and I was going to stay on site and not do any of this stuff, I probably would go into airless plastering. I do both. I do airless plastering in the winter and I do rendering in the summer. That's all I do, because I think skimming's just one of them, man. It's too hard these days, man. It's an hard gig, skimming, mate. Like, onto reskims is anyway, and plasterboarding, like I say. But once you've got it, you've got it as well. So like, I was boarding ceilings over there, and it's just like riding a bike, mate. Straight back to it, straight up, boom. Got the wrong shoulder was sore first day. Next day, we're like, yeah, we're doing this again, are we? Do you know what I mean? So it was all right, but it's it's one of them. But airless is the way to go. Airless is the way to go. If you're doing skimming and you're doing big jobs, you want to try and get your customers onto airless. I recommend that. I recommend it. I know Rich does a course on it. Rich Welfare. So probably worth talking to my man about it, because he's the one who's doing it all the time. What's the process and range of products coming from Corksol, and is it a spray only product? Dave Barrett, good question, mate. A really good question. Listen, the process from Corksol is like, it's not really much to it. Like, it's a cork product that's mixed with a resin and a pigment to make the colour. Comes in a tub. It's really light and airy. You mix it up and you can spray it to anything. I think being a plasterer or a renderer, you know, the preparation prior is something that we do, like, as in, you know, you probably nerd about it a bit, but when it comes down to the fact if you can just overspray people's houses, like pebble dashed houses that they don't like the color of or whatever, you can just overspray them and it'll stick to it and it'll be great. Give it a wash and then spray over it and it's great. You know what I mean? It's great stuff, mate. It's a good product. It's so good environmentally as well, and the properties it's got as far as heating, retention and stuff like that. Unbelievable. Go on the course. Go on the course. To be fair, I think we need to get some good videos done with Coxall and get them out there, because honestly, that product is going to, I think in the next few years, it's going to give silicone render a run for its money. And then I think also with Monocouche, I think Monocouche is probably going to get less used as well, to be fair. Because silicone and cork are like, they're what people are asking for. Customers are saying to me, are you doing silicone? It's the silicone thin coat one you're on about, innit? And I'm like, how did you even know that? Like, we watched your video about it. It's the best one, innit? I'm like, oh. So I told them that. But yeah, that's it. Coxall's good though, mate. Quality gear. Quality. I love using it. Second part of your question, yes, you can only spray it. You can't hand apply it. You can only spray it. Can't hand apply. No rubbing or anything like that. It just sprays onto the whatever surface you're going onto, and that's that. Sprayed on. That's it. Done. Darren Davis on TikTok. Do you do pebble dashing? Nah. I don't enjoy it, so I don't do it. I don't even offer it. You know what I mean? I don't offer services that I don't like to do. So I don't like sand and cement and stuff like that. So I don't offer it. I just literally, you either want Fincoat, Monocouche, or Coxall. That's your free. If you don't want any of them free, on to the next guy. That's it. Can you hand apply HP12 base? Of course you can. And it's actually quite nice to apply. Just make sure that you get it really wet and that you're not applying it too thick. And HP12 is a really nice base coat to use. Would you ever one coat with K1? I wouldn't use K1 anyway. I don't really like K-Rent's Monocouche system. I wouldn't use it. But one coating is, there's ways that you can do it. But yeah, I've not really, with K-Rent, I find two thinner passes are better. I don't know what the K1's like. I never used it. Dwayne Gerety, do you get cuts on all your fingers from the rendering? Now listen, I'm guessing you're Scottish, mate. Dwayne, tell me if I'm right, but I'm guessing you're Scottish. Your name and the way you just wrote that there just sounds like you're from Glasgow or something. That's what it sounds like. Let me know if you are, Dwayne Gerety. Do you get cuts on your fingers from rendering? That's what it sounded like. I know, Dwayne, I don't get any cuts on my fingers. They're just big paws. Oh, so Dwayne, you are Scottish, but you're from further north. Whereabouts? Tell us where you're from. And you know what? Yeah, I've been to Scotland once, and I'm off again next month to meet some guys from Trial Talk. But listen, man, I'm telling you now, right? Scotland is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I went to Glasgow and I drove up, right? And honestly, I was like, this place. I went to is it Loch Lomond, Sarah? Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond we went to. And man, beautiful. Yeah, unbelievable place. I loved it. I think if there were more work in Scotland, like, I don't know if you've got work up there, but if there were more, like, if it were thriving like Leeds is, I'd probably live up there. I'd like to. I don't think my missus would, but I like it. I like the countryside. Beautiful place. But yeah, man, thanks for checking in as well from there, boy. I love that. Yes, Eric on YouTube. That's where we're going, mate. We're going to Edinburgh, not Glasgow. We're going to Edinburgh. Good man. I look forward to meeting you all there. Eric's my man. He's plasterer.org.uk on YouTube. He's on there and he gives a lot of information away as well. He does a live every week as well, so check him out. If you're on there, give my man a subscription and a follow as well, please. David, thinking of doing a Corksalt course. Also, I have the Predator Lite, finding hard to use on my own, thinking about getting the Optimix. Oh, David, this is the kind of thing that I really like to hear someone who I can talk to. I need your information. I need your feedback on that. So you're thinking of doing a Corksalt course. Stop thinking, get it done. Do the course. Get it done. Do the course. Go do it. Book on. Do it. Go do the training. Mate, it's another string to your bow. It's worth doing. It's like I say, in the future, that is going to take off, mate. It is going to. It's already taking off. I'm telling you now, Corksalt is already taking off. It's already taking off. I talked to the people there, talked to the marketing guy who come out, and Chris out there, and he does all, and he's already told me, like, yeah, we're really taking off. I think they had like nearly 1,000 leads last year, like job leads, actual job leads. They actually had nearly 1,000 last year. So if you think about it, applicators all over Britain, England, if you're doing your work and you're doing great, and you're up and you're reliable, you know, these leads could possibly go your way. So that's just them. That's without you pushing it. That's without everyone else pushing it. That's without us doing all the videos and stuff like that. These guys are, yeah, trust me, it's going to be good. And the Predator, you've got a Predator Lite. You find it hard to use on my own, mate. Honestly, I think on your own, yeah, it's going to be hard for you because you can't load the bags and spray at the same time. Advice to you is to get yourself a labourer. Get yourself a labourer. Just do a bit of digging about, mate. Price it into your jobs. Get yourself a labourer. Teach them how to set the machine up, take the machine down, and there you go. I think chopping out now, getting rid of your machine is going to be to get an Optimix would be a backward step. I'd say do it the other way around. If you had the Optimix and then you're getting bigger jobs and you want to get someone in, I'd say get the Predator Lite. But I think don't go back now. You've got the Predator Lite. It's a conveyor. The Optimix is conveyor machine. The Predator Lite, it's a mixer and a machine. So it's like dude, you're there. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people strive to have that. And to be fair, the Optimix is a cheaper alternative. But yeah, man, I would just, I'd keep it, and I'd just try and level it up, mate. Don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of it. And again, that don't benefit me. I'm just telling you, my hand on my heart, I would not get rid of a machine that's going to be mixing and spraying. I'd try level up the team that's with me. One person. That's what I do. I've got one person. He loads up my K4, sets it up for me, the K4, because I taught him how to set it up. So he sets it up, puts my bags on, I spray, full wall, and then I drop my metals down and say, right, mate, sort it out. And he goes, yep, no problem. He cleans it out and puts it away. And I've taught him to do that. Pay him good for the day as well. But it works wonders for us. So I recommend that to you guys big time. Don't get rid of your machine, man. Good question though, mate. Where is this? Let me go. Who asked me to do you? Thinking of doing a Corksalt, yeah, you've done that one, mate. Hey, Jeff Lewis, legend. He's always about. Good to hear from you, Jeff, mate. I hope you're well. David, get a plasterboard lifter. Brilliant. Pal, listen, yeah. You don't get shoulders like this, right, from plasterboard lifters. Don't get me wrong, if I were doing ceilings all day, every day, worth a shout. But the odd one, just a little raise, man. Get it on. Get up. Fucking a bit stiff there, like. You know how it is. You know how it is, lad. Comment. Looking into spray machines for a possible investment later in the year or for next year. What would be a good first machine? So, my man, thanks for asking that question. That's a good machine. I mean, that's a good question about machines. Depending on your team size and depending on the size of your projects, that's what I'd need to know. So if it's you and you've got a couple of guys and you're knocking out a full house a month, you want to go with something a little bit bigger, probably a sprinter or a light. If it's just you and a labourer, who literally just a labourer is, is here or there, I'd go with an Optimix, something that I can mix up to the consistency that you want, pour it in, and you spray. That's what I'd do. If it's just you, you said it's just you, so just you want to get into the machines, mate. Optimix. Now, there's something else that's going to be coming out on the Optimix in the next few months. So if you are waiting to get a machine later on in the year or possibly next year, hang fire, and there might be something coming out to help us that I'm interested in, presenting to the guys up there and hopefully getting it out. But yeah, again, for me, I mixed up by myself with my Optimix, and I've sprayed by myself. It's really easy to use. I would not recommend to do it on a full house. I'd recommend it on anything like a garage or a little extension or some garden planters, just to make it quicker and make it easier. And yeah, that's what I'd use it for. So Optimix is a great starter machine. And from there, as you get some bigger rendering jobs, you might want to go on to something a bit bigger like a sprinter. Yeah. Matthew Buck, have you used the Predator Light, Joel? Have an MTech M200, thinking of a change? So I've used both of them machines, mate. I've used I had an M200 and I've used the Predator Light. Both good machines. I'd say the only difference really with them machines is the fact of, the Sprinter's the different one in it. Sprinter's got the compressor built in. And you don't need a generator for it. You can plug it into mains and it's all right. I often found with M200 I need to plug it into a generator to get constant power. But yeah, both good machines. Why would you want to change on the M200? That's the question. You've already got it. You own it. You've paid for it. Why would you want to change? Both do the same job. Again, honesty is the policy. You've got to look at it like that. Financially, you've already sorted, mate. You've got it. I'm not going to tell you to buy a machine just because I'm an ambassador there. I'm not going to just tell you that. But if you tell me you don't like the M200 and you want to try another machine, then we can talk. But I'm not going to tell you to bin something. If you already own it, you pay for it, you work with it, and it's done you right, it's done you good, you're onto the right path, my friend. Keep doing your thing. But yeah, Dave, listen, mate, when you come down to it, if you want to look at the machines or you want to see what they can actually do, just like I say, drop me a message or something. Or if you see me post something else up, drop me a comment on there. I'm more than happy to show you what it is, what they can do and how they can help you. So, yeah, man, I'm up for that. But nah, thanks for the question. That was a good question. Right, listen, guys, I've got a few comments on my TikTok now. How much do the spray machines cost? So spray machines vary, mate. You can get all different prices. You can get an Optimix for as low as 4.5 grand plus VAT, and then you can go all the way up to 8.5 for a sprinter. So, and actually these other machines as well that we're getting in the range that are going to be more, some that are going to be less, but they all do different things. But the range for an average machine that mixes for you is around £8,000 to £10,000. That's what you'll be paying for. What's the best job you've done? Lewis Daniels has asked me, what's the best job you've done? Oh, God, I don't even know. Done that many that are nice. It's probably going to be a job, right, where, God, I don't know, because I did one in Shadwell, which wasn't even... like when you say best, people think biggest and they think grandest. But I think when it comes down to pure transformation on a house that I've done, one in Norwoodley that I did a couple of years ago, and they were for a long time customer. I'd done loads of plastering for her when I first started out. She gave me loads of work because she owns loads of houses in Leeds, and did loads of houses for her. But she was a really nice lass called Jodie Cochran, and basically rendered her house white, but front was Had old plastic cladding on it. Then it had fake brick slips on it. She had a porch that she didn't want, that she wanted down, and I basically had to pull that down and build her a brick one. I project managed it all and worked on it all and rendered it all and plastered it all. Did everything for her for the job. It were awesome. That's one of the best jobs I've done, because it just were perfect. Everything that I did, everyone that worked there with me did a good job. Yeah, it was nice. That's probably my favourite one. I mean, I've done grand jobs, mate, like stately homes. I've done a stately home in York. That was for a lord, and it looks great, but it's not one of my favourite jobs. It was kind of shit to work on, to be honest with you. But to look at it, you'd think it was. Do you know what I mean? You'd think, wow. But to me, it was just like a flipping nightmare. But yeah, but yeah, it was all right. What's the best job you've done? That's the question I want to know. No, thank you. Is sand and cement cost easy to? Is sand and cement scratch coat easy to skim after? Yeah, I've skimmed onto it back in the day when people were being tight and they didn't want to pay for limelight. Just don't PVA it too much, because believe me, you'll be there all week. Yeah, it depends if you prepped it good in it. The Curry family, would you rather have snot come out of your nose all the time or drink a cup of it once to make it stop? I don't even know how to come back to that, I don't even know how to answer that. That ain't even computed in my head. I'm not even answering it. I'm done with them ones, mate. What was the way to get clients starting out for you? Okay, what was this? What was this guy? Numero uno. You've just gone in with questions, haven't you? Take it easy, you, mate. What was the way to get clients starting out for you? Nightmare. When you first start, you don't have a clue. It's a nightmare. Getting customers when you first start in plastering or any business is one of the hardest things to do, isn't it? There's no magic wand. Reality is, if you want to get customers, mate, you've got to know who you are. You've got to get yourself out there, marketing. But for me, when I first started, I did everything. I paid for Yell, paid for Google, often just leaving enough money to pay bills at home, really. Sometimes not even that. My missus had to pick the bill up a lot of time, which was fortunate. But none of it really worked for me. I think you just put into a hat when you start paying for marketing and advertisement. But yeah, I think I'd concentrate on anything social media, me. Getting my name out there, getting my brand out there, build a brand. That's what I'd do. What's the spraying on process step by step? It's very long. I can't do it on a live. Favorite texture coat is SR15 from EcoRend. And then the other one after that is Silken Top from Baumit. And then after that is VPI top coat they do. So they're my top three. Numero uno, get an average day rate for a plasterer just starting out. It's minimum wage, isn't it? Surely. If you're not worth anything when you're just starting out in plastering. If you're coming in and you're just a beginner, it's now, isn't it? You're a good clean worker, just not got the most experience. Well, I'd say, people pay for experience. That's what they pay for. But if you're doing a good job, a good room a day for someone, or it's taking you a couple of days, you know what I mean? You want to be getting yourself a 100 quid, 120 a day, don't you? But like I say, once your experience kicks up, you'll increase your prices, won't you? That's how it goes. I'm going to use Instagram mostly. So, numero uno, tell me why you're going to use Instagram mostly. Yes, Gary, GF Sealants. Cheers, mate. I think was it Tanya that you recommended me to, I think, because I'm off to meet him next week if it is. Cheers for that, Gary, as well. If either way, cheers for it, mate. Numero uno, man. Your question was, I'm going to use Instagram mainly. Answer this for me. Why are you going to use Instagram mainly. Tell me why. I want to know why you're going to use, Instagram. Josh Ginty, looking for a rendering course and recommendations. So if you want to do a rendering course right now and you want to get sorted out now, go down to Mr. Smooth in Shrewsbury. He's doing a course down there every month. He's doing them. So go see him, mate. He's got a course on. We're currently in discussion of some to go in Leeds as well and Bradford. So and maybe Doncaster as well. Those guys, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But if you're after one next month, Mr. Smooth's ready, but we'll be probably popping off right end of year, I reckon. Stu Scott, thanks, my man. How's your week going, pal? My week is going. You know what? It's going all right, man. To say the situation, it's all good. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna moan. It's all good. Yeah, Gary, cheers, mate. I talked to her yesterday. I rang her up yesterday, sent me through plans and everything, and yeah, it looks like a nice project, man. I totally appreciate you putting me forward for it. This is the kind of and people ask me about marketing and all that kind of stuff and how do you get your jobs. This is it. Like Gary there, he's done a few sealant jobs for me. I've recommended him to a few people who I know. He's top drawer what he does. I'm top drawer what I do. And we work together like that. That's how it is. Do you know what I mean? I get a lot of jobs that way as well. Referrals. No better way than that. So numero uno. So when I start posting clean jobs, I'll be honest with you, mate. People say Instagram, right? You want to do your you want to do your Instagram and stuff like that, but you don't know why. You know, I want you to tell me why you want to do Instagram, because do you actually believe that? Are you actually going to win work via Instagram? Have you got a strategy for it? What's your plan? Do you know what I mean? It's I've never got any work from Instagram. Never. So don't work for me. Cheers, mate. Richard Coates, quick question. Joel, me and my brother do internal plastering every day. What do you call it? Joel, me and my brother do internal plastering every day domestically. Would you suggest to learn rendering? Also, what type of material if you had to pick one? So, Richard Coates. Yeah, it's up to you. If you want to get into doing more rendering, then it's worth learning. You know what I mean? It's worth, at least getting some tips and some pointers on it. Yeah, definitely is. I think the rendering, especially EWI, is going to be big over the next, wow, I don't even know, mate, 25 years maybe. It's only going to keep getting bigger and better. That's the way I can see the rendering game going right now. With the external of houses, a lot of retrofit work coming up. We're trying to make Britain greener, aren't we? And we're trying to save money on bills and all that kind of stuff. The government's on that, and a lot of companies are on that, and people are taking action of it. So I think with EWI, external wall insulation, and also the internal insulation stuff, it's something that you should really be looking to go into, mate, to bulletproof your future for you as well. It means that you've got the cards, you've got the tickets, you've got the information, you've got it, you're sorted. You know what I mean? Get on board with it. The days of just skimming everything is going to come to an end soon. I even think that spray plastering, what I was on about earlier, is something that a lot of people are going to start wanting to do, rather than using traditional. So yeah, it's one of them, man. But I think it's good material. If I had to pick one, again, it's a bit biased, but it's from what I like to use. I'd go with EcoRend. Followed by Baumet. I think they're both awesome. Baumet, not many people even know what Baumet is, but they offer loads of different systems, and they offer training already as well. I know that EcoRend are going to start doing it, but them two are my two go-tos, mate. EcoRend and Baumet. I don't think you can go wrong. So Matthew Buck, you said it was an investment with free spreads. I want to head out on my own and get my own machine. Okay, so the M200, it was an investment with free spreads. I want to head out on my own. So Matthew, when you go off on your own, are you going to be working by yourself, or are you going to have a labourer with you? If you are going to get a new machine and you want to look at, you know, starting fresh because it was an investment between three and you're starting fresh, more than happy for you to have a look at any of the machines we've got. Yeah, the Sprinter is one that, you know, the Predator light's good, but the Sprinter's a bit better for me. I think just having everything in one place works wonders. So yeah, I'd say get on that, mate. Get a look in there. Doing demos all the time. We've got one this Friday coming up. But use investment with free spreads. You want to head out on your own and get your own machine. Start fresh, my man. David, can I self-mix? Can you self-mix? I'm guessing you're on about with the Optimix, aren't you? Where's it gone? Try to read your mix back up there. I think I'm doing a course, but it'll like find out using my phone. Can I self-mix? On your Optimix, you can mix up yourself with an Optimix. It's easy. All you need to do is set up your buckets and mix it up, pour it in machine. That's it. But with any machine that's mixing for you, you won't be quick enough. The only machine that I've done it with is my K4, and that's because the hopper's big and I put a drainage thing on top of it. I could have done with an extension, and it was good enough. It was quick enough for me to do my garden walls that I needed to do. That was it. But a full gable end, how would you want to climb to the top, spray, pass the hose down yourself, jump back down, put more bags on, go back up, spray? It's like, nah, can't do that, mate. You know, so I won't recommend it. I've been doing mono for 2 years, but smaller projects. Best way for me to go forward to learn and start houses. You beauty, mate. Beauty. You've done it the right way. You've been doing mono and small projects. So you've learned how it works. You've learned how it reacts. You know how long you can leave it for. You know what you can put on. You know how to, you know, operate it. That's what you want to do, man. All you need to do now is start leveling up, doing bigger areas. You want to learn and start houses. You've got the foundation. You've beaded up. You've put base coat and mesh on, and you've put top coat on mono, and you've scratched it back, right? You've got the principles. You've got the foundations. All you need to do now is do it bigger. So, you know, it's going to be a bit daunting for you when you come in to do a full gable end or something. But, you know, we all start off somewhere. When it comes down to it, you know, you've got front of an house to do 20 meters, 30 meters. It's easy. It's easy. Trust me. If you've been doing 2 years of smaller projects, monocool, smaller jobs, you'll be ready to go on and do a little bit more, 20, 30 meters. And then, like I say, get a few of them in, mate, and you can look at a machine, can't you? You know, see how you get on with it. But yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. Where are we? I'm quite well known in my area. I think a lot of people would recommend me. All right, numero uno. Big dog in it. Well known in area. Good on you, lad. Good on you. Yeah, I'll use keep doing good work, mate, and you'll be all right, won't you? That's how it is. But yeah, Jonathan Edwards, man, not a problem, mate. Any advice or like that you want to know? But I think you'll be ready, mate. If you've been doing small monocoushes, you're happy. Happy days. You've learned how to base coat. You've learned how to bead up. You're nice, mate. Start pushing it out a bit more. Get some front of some houses done, some extensions and that done. Happy days. Just have faith and just do the process of what you've been doing, but on a bigger scale. That's it. Oh man, that tea is absolutely freezing, to be fair. But guys, I've done it today alive, and I'm jiggered. I'm not going to let people down. I'm not going to miss them. I'm going to do them all the time. Like I say, I've just got this software. I'm going to jazz it up a bit. I'm gonna have a look at like some bits and bats, how I can change my pictures, how I can change it so it looks a bit different. I want to be able to put some pop-ups, some links up that people can click on and go directly to it. And this software can do all that, but I don't know how it works. So listen, man, thanks for watching. I am going to get me sent off, and that sounded dodgy, didn't it? I'm going to I'm not gonna get me sent off right just now. I'm off to go do some. I need to go do some more work on my some marketing stuff with the missus. She's my designer, marketeer. She's everything. She knows a lot more stuff than me. So I'm off to go do a little bit of that with her, and then we're going to go to sleep. So thanks for watching. Cheers for tuning in. Thanks for all the questions, and thank you to everyone who watched. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, give us a subscription on YouTube and on TikTok. Give us a follow as well. And if you want to, you could buy me a birthday pint if you want. On my YouTube channel, there's a link on the YouTube channel, and it is buy me a coffee, but for my birthday, it could be buy me a beer. And you can go on there and you can send us like if you've had some value from whatever I've done or whatever, like if you just want to buy me a birthday pint, you can go on there and do a donation. It usually is just for the channel, but I will be spending it on alcohol. Last one, I'm off now. But Rocco Bailey, where's the best place to learn how to use acrylic renders, K-render? Where's the best? Practice on your own house. That's now, if you're a renderer, mate, go to Mr. Smooth. Go to Mr. Smooth on Instagram, and he's got links on there for his training courses. I know to book up really quick, so go do it early doors. But listen, I'm done. Next Wednesday, when I'm doing my live next Wednesday, I'm actually going to try and get a guest on for half an hour as well. So I'm going to try and get a little guest to come on the show next week. So keep your ears to the ground and your eyes peeled, ears to the ground. Roger Rabbit ting, you know how it goes. Well, listen, I'll catch you later on. Have a good night, guys. Love you and leave ya. Render Hub, Joel Cook. Peace out.